come out? I don't know. At that temperature, you definitely catch fire. But I've seen like discoveries like when they around Pompeii and stuff, the bodies are preserved from when Mount, what was the name of that? Vesuvius? Mount whatever it is. Went up in Greece. Way back when. More floaty cars. And three. Just trying to figure out when we're going to sleep, how far away our sleep is. And I think we'll be able to make it to the next truck stop. Be pretty close anyway to me going off to make a coffee, so we'll get that. As soon as we get to that spot, we'll sleep. Yeah, but I think that's because the lava flowed over them while they were asleep. They died originally, I think, from the smoke insulation or whatever from the volcano, and then the lava turned up. Ow! It's like I've got a pinched nerve. It's in my back, which is causing pain in my stomach. Oh, I suppose that's one thing with me getting the camera. You can see how much pain I get is on my face when I get these stomach aches. It's just weird that I get them when I'm playing this game or any driving game. Yeah, I can't wait for one or two things. Night time, so I can't see anything anyway. I can't see how there's nothing here to look at. Or getting out of the state into somewhere where there's things to look at. At least the rain's given us one more thing to look at. All the driplets and droplets and whatsits. Just eyeing up my packet of chips. Just wondering, maybe I need something to eat. When I go make my coffee, I'm going to make, oh look, scenery. Little bit of baking powder or soda, whatever it is. And a bit of glass, see if that'll help my stomach. See, like, it's weird that it happens when I'm using my wheel. Normally I think it's because if I have my cheese on toast for lunch, so it's melted cheese, and I think I've developed something to do with cheese. Look, everything's afloating. Yeah, it's weird. To do with melted cheese, but I didn't have that today. I had a very light lunch, very healthy lunch. I feel very bloated. Yeah, well, most of them do, Mike, don't they? I still think it's a pinch nerve in my back that causes this. They're not weren't slices, mate. Well, they were slices, but not actual cheese slices. It's a 1 kg block of cheese which I slice with a cheese slicer. And since it's a block of cheese, it's just one big bit of plastic around it, which you peel to open. So yeah, this, and it's not clear either. The front of it's yellow and the back of it's grey. So you know whether or not you are slicing the cheese or the plastic. You also would know if you're slicing the plastic because the cheese slicer wouldn't cut through the plastic. The best on crackers, the one I prefer on crackers is camembert. Oh, look at that, we're up to 31 grand. I didn't even notice it come in. And we got a car with the wheels actually on the road. You have a cheese slicer too, it's called a knife? Yeah, well, mine's actually called a cheese slicer. Handy thing. One side for thin slices and the other side for slightly thicker slices. I've also got a cheese grater which has got a slicer on it and everything, but the ones I use is brilliant. Perfect. Another 10 grand, exactly another 10 grand. Wasn't it 55,551 we wanted for the trailer? Wasn't that it? Isn't it nice having scenery? Well, here's a place we haven't been to. There's a question mark there. And all the roads are greyed out. They didn't have this very colourful beige all over the place like we got here. I thought I was going to start aquaplaning then. I took that corner very gingerly. Steering wheel turned very slowly. And I didn't aquaplane, but I pretty much almost had the same result as I would have been aquaplaning because I wasn't turning quick enough. I don't like the look of all these lights going bright red. Yeah, it's going to work out perfect. Right, we sleep at 8 o'clock, don't we, in this one? 9 o'clock for ATS. So another hour and a half. Of course, we've got to find a place to stop. Oh, so I was going alright, and then I hadn't used my pedals and everything because I was, you know, in top gear with cruise control on. And as soon as I use my feet to change gear and do the accelerator, there you go. I swear it's a blooming pinched nerve in my back. Not as bloated as I was before though, I will say that. Actually, maybe I'll quickly take the pill from my stomach. I haven't had these issues for a long time. Ever since I got a decent doctor that actually explained things properly to me about my stomach and how to use my pills properly. Unlike my other doctors. His general response to my questions is, when do I take them? Do I take them with food? And what time of the day do I take the pill? And this, yeah. What do you mean, yeah? Yeah, no, that sounds about right. That'll be fine, don't worry about it. When I get that one doctor that says, no, take it before you go to sleep. And then everything came right. Oh, hello, Eds. Am I getting one? Yes, a Samsung. Mine are over and done with at the same time. Got one for a Galaxy Z. Samsung Galaxy Z. That's my indicators on. Right. Give me a place to stop, sleep for the night, so I can go and make a coffee. And shut some windows because it's getting really cold now. And once a day, but they sent the farming script twice a day. Yeah, these ones only took once a day. I'm supposed to take once a day, and I haven't taken them for a long time, actually. And originally it was 2 times a day, right? And then when I ran out, the next doctor gave me a prescription for once a day. It was a different doctor. Then I got the other doctor back who put it back to twice a day. And I was constantly feeling very bloated like I'm feeling right now. And yeah, it was struggling. And then I got a doctor who was from overseas. He went, no, you need to take those before you go to bed because it stops your stomach creating acid. And since you were told to take it before dinner, by the way, it stops your stomach from creating acid. So if you take them before you eat, your body doesn't process the food, which was giving me more problems. And since you told me that, my mic was shaking and felt like there's a bit of a shake and, on the floor as well. Yeah, since you told me that, it came right, and I've hardly ever used them. I used to have them every single day, and now I don't. So, and also taught me how to do the old baking soda or baking powder trick for your stomach as well, which is really interesting. Really interesting, because what they tell you to do is you put a quarter of a teaspoon of baking powder, whatever it is, into a cup and pour water and stir it and drink it. Baking soda, maybe it is. Whatever it is, one of the two. And it helps with reflux. And the doctor said, no, what you do is you boil some water, let it cool for a little bit, and then put it in and it'll fizz up like a fizzy drink. Then fill the rest of the cup up with cold water and drink it on an empty stomach. Which is what I'm going to do because, yeah, my stomach's starting, I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah. Apparently here is a truck stop. Please, thank you. We might as well go into cab view because we'll be in cab view for the rest of the day tomorrow. And we've pretty much got enough for the trailer. So let's buy the trailer. Oh, we might even get enough to buy a new garage before we end this trip. Doesn't have to make you guess. No. Do I have an ulcer? No. No, I don't. It's acid, real bad acid reflux is what it is. But the baking soda, whatever it is, it helps settle it. Right, we need to buy a trailer. That one, isn't it? 55, 100. Oh, hang on. I just remembered we spent 80 grand yesterday, so we've got to spend 80 grand today on a trailer. Remember that? Because I even wrote it down to remind me. 80k trailer. 80k trailer. So, let's customize this this bad boy of a food tank. So, single, yeah, obviously because we'll be eventually coming back and getting a double and then the Rocky Mountain double and blah, blah, blah. You know, we've covered this before. You know what's happening. 27 grand. Yep, good for that. Okay. Let's get a slightly more expensive. Let's go with the, I don't know. Let's go for that. Why not? It'll bring in plenty of money, won't it? Oh, new total's 84 grand. Okay, no. Actually, let's go back to that one. Let's get the paint on it first. I don't know if I can change the paint to pink, Mike. I was going to do it, but there is no options. So let's just find something else. Something that looks sort of nice. Oh, here you go, Mike. Here's your opportunity. No, something to sort of... Oh, what? Do we do this? Do that one. We'll do that. Oh, there you go. That'll do me. Oh, son of a gun. I just thought I'd check these other ones. But that one works. That one worked for me. So, yeah, that'll be purple. That'll be pink. And, oh, hang on. Let me apply that one. Pink. And that one's going to be that colour there. What are we at? 64. Okay. Well, let's see what accessories we can whack on here. We change it to that. What are we at? 65. Let's chuck that on. Let's chuck that on. What else we got here? What are you? Hose times 2. What are we up to? 68 grand. What have we got here? Exclusive. Exclusive to me only, but bought by everybody. And exclusive. 8 grand to go. Will I bother with the tyre thing, or should I just... Why has that gone down? It was 72,000. What are we, Fuel Max. That'll do. Then with the Fuel Max. Yeah, I was thinking I must have reset some of the options too. What are we up to? 72 grand. Let's go with the advanced paint. Oh, hang on. Dynamic paint. There we go. We'll go with our usual, shall we? If I can get the camera to get down there. What are we up to? 72 grand. Oh, what's this? Where do these ones come from? No, it looks better with purple, doesn't it? Pink, I mean. Red will have to do. Ooh. And I'll go purple with those. No, we'll go pink with those as well. Stuff it. Keep Mike happy. There you go, Mike. That's what that looks like. Didn't I do the hub? No, I did not. That's better. Ow. My stomach's getting even more sore now. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Not for me, anyway. It's fine for you guys. You're not feeling it. But, no. Which one was it? Which was it? Star? No. Which one was it? No. Was it Elegant? It was that one, wasn't it? Hang on. Wasn't it Elegant's paint? There we go. And the paint is pink. What are we up to? 75 grand. Near enough to the 80. And we'll stick with the red there and type of paint, which we're going with the pink. And that's it. Make sure we've got all the options there. Got the chrome box. That's fine. Doing all this for my workers, not for me. There we go. One on either side. 77, doing well, and host times 2. There we go. On both sides. 79. Everything else is all. There we go. Right, done. Confirm. Oh, don't worry about it, Mike. It's yeah, it'll pass eventually. The recent times, I'm about to probably jinx myself here. It hasn't been as bad as it used to get. That's for sure. I just get more. It'd probably make it worse because I get worried that it will get that way. But I just don't understand why it's always when I'm driving using the wheel. Right, this goes to Montana, doesn't it? Right, so we just need another 110 grand for our new garage. Actually, while I go make my coffee, why don't I bring up the... Where is it? Well, you probably could vote now if you want, but I'll bring... What am I looking for? Garage purchase. There we go. Ooh, what should I do? Oh, pardon me. There's some Mexican options. Why don't you look at those? And so, because you just got to decide, obviously we've got to decide whether we're getting another garage inside the US or in Canada or in Mexico. So while I'm going to make my coffee, I'll leave this up and you can have a look around and go, well, Mexico or not. And if you go, yeah, I'd rather we have one in Mexico, then when we do come to vote, when we've got enough money by the end of this delivery, you already know if you want to have it in Mexico or not, and we don't have to go all the way through everything, or Texas or New Mexico or something like that. Well, Texas is already in, isn't it? So, yeah, I'll leave you with that ponder. But just like I said, it's just so we can have a look at it when we do actually come to vote where we're going to have a new garage. At least you've had a bit of a pre-think of it. And go, nah, and then we can go through the other options of the US and Canada that we could possibly go to. So I'll go make my coffee anyway because it's almost 4:45, and I'll be back shortly. See you in a sec, guys. I managed to spill coffee over my PC and cell phone. I'm missing some stuff off my phone. Where's it gone? What are you supposed to? That's better. So if I suddenly disappear, it's because coffee's got onto my PC and it's blown up. So I'm just going to quickly undo. Hang on, where's the? There we go. That's better. Just going to undo the side of my PC and just see if there's any coffee going down the side of it. Fortunately, it's on the side where the motherboard isn't, but it is on the side where two of my hard drives are. Got that off. Be back in a sec. Oh, it's all over my floor. I need a light.